Greetings from Nairobi, Kenya and around the world. I am Derrick Reece and welcome to News Dots, where we bring you exclusive details of happenings from all over on issues affecting public interest in health, economy, education and finally arts and culture. But first, a peek at trending stories from around the world. 5 bombs were sent to several prominent Democrats, including former US President Barack Obama and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. This was set off an intense investigation into whether figures vilified by the right were being targeted. None of the devices harmed anyone, but FBI says the hoax devices were constructed to look like bombs. Feature documentaries about Shaka Khan and the late Prince are now at Q Media Distribution slate for the AFN. Q is building a profile in music documentaries, launching Chuck Berry at MIPCOM and recently sealing deals with Showtime. Spike Moss, Prince's mentor, talks about his origin and musical influences. Shaka Khan tells her time as a civil rights activist and her story as a 10-time Grammy winner. Posting a single Instagram picture makes more money than a whole week's work. Gabrielle Epstein says she earns more from posting a selfie than she would working 4 days as a regular model. Now, Hopper HQ just released their Instagram rich list, which features various celebrities. Selena Gomez tops the list at $550,000 per post, and Gigi Hadid coming in last at $120,000 per post. Among the 3 top global stories, we'll be talking about one major global story on the power of Instagram, preferably in Kenya. See, a new study by Tap Influence found out that social media influence marketing is 11 times more effective than banner ads, meaning that social media accounts with wide followings, so-called influencers, are powered by companies looking to reach plugged-in consumers. Instagram, for example, has become a wonderland for consumer products as diverse as clothes, fashion, grooming, hair, skincare, and also electronics. On any given day, users harness the platform's viral capabilities to sell or endorse products without having to be considered as celebrities. The rise of influencers is linked to fundamental changes in the economics of the luxury sector and the technology of the wider world. A 2017 study by consultants indicates that millennials already make up 30% of luxury customers. Stig Zelius, founder of influencer agency Takumi, reckons that it will be good news for the growing sector. Takumi has matched influencers with over 500 brands since launching its platform in 2015. I do invite you to comment on our Twitter page. The handle is @news_dots and @d_reece. Tell us your thoughts, and the poll for the day is: do you think Instagram will match out small-scale businesses in the future? We shall sample some of your comments during the feature and at the end of it. Right, looking at some of your tweets, @George Mulay says, I actually already see the future here with us. Who buys stuff such as clothes or shoes from stores anymore? Interesting point of view. Before delving deep into this issue, Mudhoni Ndirang, one of our correspondents, is joining us live and will give us an in-depth look into this matter.
Stationed here at Daystar University, it being a private institution, reflects the familiarity of Instagram being at the new market of everything. Basically, it is all age groups today that are on Instagram. In fact, a recent study by Forrester Research found that Instagram users were 58 times more likely to like, comment, and share a brand's post than Facebook users, and 120 times more than Twitter users. I believe Instagram garners 15 times more engagement than Facebook, yet marketing managers don't want to give Instagram priority in campaigns. Stay with us, Derek, for this piece.
So I love shopping online because, first of all, it cuts away the middleman who the middleman actually increases the retail value of most goods which are usually shopped in the streets. And second of all, I prefer online shopping because it is very convenient. I can do it at school and at work and at home. And with that convenience, it enables the person selling me the goods to bring them to my house.
Personally, I will prefer going to a physical shop instead of shopping on Instagram or any other online platform, mainly because I get to see what I'm ordering and what I'm buying beforehand, before giving out my cash. And most of the time you tend to buy something via Instagram and you find either it does not fit or it's not what you ordered. They just had a picture of what they thought they had and it's not what you wanted.
All right, thank you, Mudhoni. Now, from your point of view, is there a slight possibility Instagram will soon take control of the country's small-scale economy?
For sure, it's going to be a source of revenue for the economy. Why? Because everything is online these days. it has become a source of employment for most young people, including influencers. Everything is online, all the stores are online, so why wouldn't it be a source of revenue? Thank you.
I see some of the comments coming in regards to our feature today. At Reina Nikki says on Twitter, it kind of is already happening. The diversity of products on Instagram cuts across through everyone, but I hope it won't be taxed to the entrepreneurs. Seems more of you think that Instagram has slowly replaced the small-scale economy. Thank you for staying tuned to News Dots. The handle is @news_dots @d_reece on Twitter. Now joining me today is Mrs. Dorcas Mwamba, a business lecturer at Daystar University. In the middle is Yvonne Muturi, a business entrepreneur, and at the far end is Stacey Odhiambo, an Instagram personality and a fashion blogger. Welcome all. So let me start off with you, Professor. How would you rate the contribution of small market enterprises to the economy of Kenya currently?
We live in an economy that we are calling the creativity and innovation era. And every business, even in the corporate world, let's begin from there, are now hiring people who have to think creatively and who have the talents of being very creative and innovative. Because generally we are dealing with a very empowered people, customer clientele everywhere in the world. So we have to turn things around in how we do them, how we do give our offerings, how we package our products, because the demand has changed totally, given the preferences and how people look at things generally. So now small-scale businesses are people who are coming into the market in this era of entrepreneurship, and they are beginning to create products and services that meet the needs of people. So we need a group of people who are able to actually identify those needs quickly and be able to meet that demand. Yes, people are beginning to think very creatively and innovatively and want to employ themselves. I think the era of white-collar jobs is quickly coming to a close, and people are beginning to think, what can I do to basically just meet the needs of people I'm seeing around me? And we realize that even graduates are beginning to say, you know what, I was trained for this, but there are other needs I could actually meet without necessarily using so much of my university degree, and that's when we talk about creativity and innovation.
Okay, so the rate at which Instagram is slowly becoming a business hub, will it permanently replace the need for business locations and overshadow entrepreneurs who are small scale?
Business locations, yes, drastically that is going to change. People are meeting on virtual platforms. We are not having to meet physically. People are beginning to sell their products without necessarily really meeting you face to face. They don't have to do what you call as hard sales. And so yes, I think that is going to quite change. There's going to be a major paradigm shift when it comes to market offerings through Instagram. And basically, look, we are all living in an IT era. Everybody is now very digitized. And so yes, Instagram is doing a great, awesome thing. Distance is not going to be a major issue. See, we are even getting products and goods all the way from China. I don't have to be there physically. All I have to do is go online and really find out what it is that I really need, and it's shipped and brought all the way to my comfort. That's Instagram for you.
What about you, Yvonne? How would you rate the strength of Instagram as a business hub?
From my own experience as a business lady, I found out that Instagram has a great impact in businesses, especially SMEs, and especially if you have a business that is not, how do I say this, a business that is not right where customers are found. It's easier for you to have a page on Instagram whereby you can access different customers, different demographics. You can sell what you want via Instagram without actually having a space of storage.
Should tax come for using Instagram as we've seen in Uganda? And would you pay to ensure your business is still running?
In terms of paying tax that is from income that is gathered via Instagram, I don't think it would apply, because there is no way that the government can keep track on which items have been sold or how many items you've been able to sell. So it does not make sense to pay taxes because of the items that I'm selling via Instagram.
Stacey, what would you do? Instagram basically is becoming a source of income for everybody these days. Do you foresee any growth in the country's economy?
Thank you, Derrick. Yes, I foresee a tremendous growth in the country's economy because everyone is now taking their business online. The small enterprise and also the large business people are taking their business online. So basically you're able to get whatever you want online. That means there's going to be higher revenue to the government by people.
Should it be embraced more, especially to the younger generation of Kenya today?
Yes, Instagram should be embraced more by young people because it's an easy way of making money. All you need to do is get the right amount of followings and also follow the right people so that you can be able to make money using your account. For example, I'm also making money from my account where I have quite a large following on Instagram and on Facebook, and companies are able to approach me to be able to market their products. So I think the young people should embrace using social media, Instagram and maybe Facebook as a way of making money.
A very huge thank you to Mrs. Dorcas Mwamba, Yvonne Muturi and Stacey Odhiambo for your time and sentiments. It's time to see your feedback and let's read your thoughts on Twitter. At Noni_Gesheru says, I slowly realize that Instagram is a new business hub. Soon malls and small businesses will be replaced. Kila kitu online. Now, small-scale businesses contribute immensely to the economy of Kenya. And then again, times are changing, like it or not. Instagram, and social media too in general, is a new ideal of conducting your business. 80% of users are outside the US. That's a whole lot of global ad revenue for your products and services. With estimates of almost $7 billion in mobile ad revenue in 2018, the power of Instagram, everybody. Thank you for watching today's segment. Be sure to follow us on our social media platforms on Twitter @news_dots for more news and updates, and also carry on with the conversation in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tune in for our next episode only here at News Dots. Au revoir.